Oh, no. Sorry. I feel like I'm late to work when I schedule a live and then just decide to take my sweet time because my computer likes to buffer. I have an issue with my phone because every time I do a new video or picture in my phone, it likes to take its time to upload into my computer and then slow me down. That's why sometimes you see me talking like this and then my voice won't catch up. Hey, Mom. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Okay, hold on. Let me pull something up. Hey, Leisha. Hey, Summer Lilacs, Ocean Wave, Rita, Rosebud. I wanted to do something really quickly because because I'm not really cool when it comes to, I'm still trying to figure out all the membership stuff that I have set up. But I did, however, I did the Save Robbie's Heroes, the soldiers and the champions. And for the champions, I said I would do shout outs to people. And I'm surprised how many of you people did it. There's Anita the Realist, one. I'm Not Golden Har. Nick, but it's spelled N-I-C, really pretty girl. Weber, Pandora, Poop Stain, Pandora's Box. Let's see. Jilly No Drama. Yes No was one of the account names. Gary Wild, spelled with an E. Kara Kookabear. AJ True Crime Facts. AJ Mary Lopez. Dawn, MJ's Life. D-Rod. DeRosa Show. DeRosa, we love Frank. Amy and Leisha. Hey, Molly. Oh, did you make a post? Let me see. Let's see what it says. Hey, Hedgie Mom. Oh, Van Life with Gina. I freaking love you. All right, let's see what she put. No one will ever. Ooh, listen to this. This is Molly Golightly's post. Hey, sweet crazy. It says, no one will ever watch you harder than the people who claim they can't stand you, in quotes. They listen because they hate. They watch, and then they copy you. A positive mind sees it as flattery. A hater will deny the obsession is real. It's not brain science. Be you, be unique, be truthful, not boastful. Don't sweat the small stuff. Never waste your life on things that don't make you stronger, more humbling, and make room for growth. Thank me later with the hug. Oh, and then she put Save Robbie. But the memes or the quote, I guess, says, a person who lives in denial will paint a picture of themselves as being the victim or innocent in all aspects. They will be offended by the truth, but what is done in the dark will come to light. I believe that. Time has a way of showing people's true colors. I firmly believe in that. Hey, spicy lady. Hey, Nicole. Ooh, hey, Kimberly. So if you didn't notice, hi, open hand, I made some changes. And it makes more sense because, hi, Lulu. I had, a whole thing planned for Halloween and blah, 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 right? And a lot of people got mad or whatever. And I did have like conviction about it. I got something from it, Molly. I did have conviction inside because I feel like that's the voice of God kind of telling you, like, you're kind of being a dick. So we didn't cancel our Halloween event this coming Wednesday, which is in 2 days. We just revamped it and changed it. So there's not going to be any Chris Watts trivia, Chris Watts, none of that. Well, I freaking love you since what, the second grade, Jenna, I think. Ooh, hey, in Panama. Marisol Valenzuela. I'm terrible at pronouncing names, especially if they're like, There you are. Copper I looked on my block list. I didn't see you on there, so I can see you here. Let me see if I can see you on here. Yeah, I see you down there. There's Truthy. That's my Archangel right there, and I'll tell you why in a few minutes. But I revamped it, so what we're doing for... I need to run and get a new costume today, pretty soon. So I'm going to get the Scream mask, because that's my favorite scary movie for Halloween, like for period. It's just great, because it's like got true crime and everything mixed together in it. Molly Golightly could have been Gale Weathers, but because I call her that all the time. So I'm going to be Ghostface. And then we're going to have 3 other characters. I'll tell you in a minute. But there's going to be a twist. We're going to still do trivia on horror movies and like true crime and stuff. So that'll be part of the giveaway trivia. But the other part of it, hey, Dee Dee Dugan, the other part of it is going to be, I'm going to be wearing the Ghostface mask, but I'm going to be wearing another costume underneath that mask. So I'll give hints throughout the live of what's underneath the mask, and whoever guesses it wins. So it'll be fun. It'll add a little bit of mystery. I thought of putting together like a mystery type dinner thing, but those things are freaking complicated. So we're going to have Leisha is going to be our victim. I don't know if she's going to be Drew Barrymore or not, but she's our blonde, beautiful victim because she's blonde and beautiful. Mexi is going to be Deputy Dewey Riley. And Nicole is going to be Gale Weathers. So it's going to be fun. Ah! I'm tired of these freaking alarms going off. Notice how alarms go off when you don't want them to go off, and then as soon, or yeah, when you don't want them to go off, but when you need them to go off, they're not there for you. Hi, Caroline. Never know how to pronounce that name. I get yelled at. Leisha. So Leisha's that's who's going to be our victim right there. Leisha. Her and I are longtime friends since high school. But we were going to do, you know, something different. Well, Molly, Nicole already has the Gale Weathers like wig and everything. We changed it once already. We had the whole Chris Watts things planned out, and she was, Leisha had the perfect jacket to be Tammy, the investigator lady. And she even, you know, the white and black stripes. And then, of course, you know, we just didn't feel right about it. But she says she's going to be a Bush because her teenage daughter decided to dye her hair blue, but now it's green. So she could be a Bush. You would have been perfect. I call Molly Golightly Gale Weathers all the time because, you know, the whole true crime stuff. And she's like all pretty. And I mean, just look at her. Slap some dark hair on her and you got Gale Weathers right there. Hello, Sydney. So if I can't find, because this is last minute change and it would have taken forever to get a Scream mask mailed here. If for any reason I can't find one at the store today, which I've seen them all over the place, so they should be there. But if for some reason I can't, then I do have, I don't know if you guys know, but Scream, there's the movie Scream, the movies, and then there's also the TV series of Scream. There was 3 different seasons. In the first 2 seasons, it's like a different story than the movie, and there's a different mask. And I have that mask. So if worse comes to worse, I'll just wear that one. But there's going to be a mystery character underneath that mask. And it ain't Chris Watts, okay? Just clearing the air on that. I have my son's Scream mask we dressed up for Halloween for. You know, it would be fun if people weren't party poopers. Your hubby was a Power Ranger. You know what I was thinking in the shower this morning? Wouldn't that be funny if Teletubbies and Power Rangers were mixed together? I don't know why I wasn't thinking that, or was thinking that, because I'm not even on coffee today. It's morphin' time. Tubby custard. Scream is an easy costume to do. I say that's one of the most popular ones as well, is the Scream ones. You don't really see the Scream TV series, though. Oh, Molly Golightly's channel is called Molly Golightly. But I was going to say thank you to Truthy Magoo as well, because do you remember the other day how... Hey, Cher. Cher's so pretty. Do you remember how I said I wasn't like God pissed me off the other day? And I was kind of cussing at him and screaming and saying, why do bad people get away with stuff? But as soon as I do something wrong, it's like even a little bit wrong. I could almost do this, you know, I don't speed, but I could almost like go over the speed limit and feel convicted, and all of a sudden I get in trouble. That's how much God is on my ass. So anyways, you think you know my hidden costume? Are you sure about that? Truthy is not a keyboard warrior. He speaks his mind, and he's a very good person. But it is funny someone says that, but they're typing at the same time, cutting somebody down. Kind of contradicting themselves. Stupid. You're dumb. Hey, breakfast. Anyways, what Truthy did was, you know, I've been trying to back off of people that have been fucking dicks to me because I'm trying to, you know, not engage in that. Hey, Casey. So just go watch his new video with my picture on it. There's a person out there, you know, and Molly knows this. Anybody that has a channel, even, I mean, if you don't, you have people that will take things you said and twist them or you know, just try to paint you in a bad light. And people are, I mean, they've been doing that nonstop lately. And one of the people that was doing that to me had a secret TikTok that she thought nobody knew anything about. And she acts completely different on there than she does on YouTube. She talks about burying bodies, getting shovels. She talks about having a dead body in the corner of the room, stuff like that. Yet she's knocking me for making jokes about that. Interesting video. Very interesting video. And she deleted her TikTok, by the way, after he posted that, I believe. Which I want to say thank you to him, because this is the point of why I was saying that. Hey, Kim. I was mad at God the other day because I was like, God, why are people like, you know, I'm tired of having to vindicate myself. So my friend Nikki, we're talking on the phone, and she's like, you know, she starts talking about vindication. And I was just listening to Joyce Meyer when I needed to hear from God. She was talking about vindication. You don't have to vindicate yourself. God will be your vindicator. And I was like, okay, whatever, Joyce. Whatever, Joyce. Go put some more plastic on your face, Joyce, okay? And then come back and give me some more advice. Just kidding. No, I think she looks pretty. Hey, Tanya. Tanya, I started reading your new book, or not new book, but The Haunting of, what is it, Tilly Hall? I started reading that the other day. It's really good so far. So she mentioned that, and I was like, wait a minute. And Nikki never quotes scripture to me, by the way. She's like, how bad is this that now I'm quoting scripture to you? That's how bad your situation is, that I'm actually looking up Bible verses, which might have been a blessing to her. So I just thought it was strange. Yes, I feel like I'm being tested by God even in this very moment right now, because I kind of feel like I have to pee and I can't. And so anyways, I was talking to her about Truthy, and he told us all that his name is Michael. And I was like, God, he's like the Archangel Michael, the way he's just kind of came out of nowhere and just kind of like for no reason to me, just is super nice and has been like had my back and been super supportive and stuff. Sorry if I'm buffering. I think porn just popped up on my computer. Oh, wow. It's a good one. It is a test. And seriously, yesterday was amazing because Nikki, you know, Nikki looks into stuff. So as I'm on the phone with her, telling her that Truthy's like the Archangel Michael, she pulls up who the Archangel Michael is. And he's like a protector of the truth. His name is Truthy and Michael. He comes in and, you know what? Let me just look it up real fast. Let me tell you. There was a reason. Well, seriously, and I'm not exaggerating when I say this. You and Mrs. Magoo, your girlfriend, are amazing. And her video last night, by the way, was really touching. Hey, Lufa. How you feel? How's it hanging today? You were being hilarious last night. All right, let's look up who is the Archangel Michael? Angel Michael. Let's see. Oh, okay. In Michael is specifically referred to as the Archangel Michael. Sanctuaries to Michael were built by Christians in the 4th century when he was first seen as a healing angel, which I'm healing right now from being a boozy whore. Okay. Slutty, boozy, methed out skank. So over time, his role became one of a protector and a leader of the army of God against the forces of evil. I have been attacked, but nothing but the forces of evil since I quit drinking. Jesus Christ. See, they're even attacking me through my freaking alarm clock. It won't stop going off. I have like 7 of them set. Oh, sorry. Yeah, the Glare had a really good stream on that last night. Also. Let's see. So he is called Saint Michael. Yeah, so basically, I mean, he's like, just look up the definition. I can't find the exact one, but it really hit home yesterday when she was explaining it. Hey, Russell Bailey. And it made sense. So I just wanted to say thank you, Truthy, because I was like, who the hell? Why is this guy being so nice to me? Why is he so crazy nice? Especially, you know, when you see videos like the ones that people make of me. So I appreciate you not giving into stupidity and, you know, thanking for yourself, because it wasn't even necessary for you to do that. So thank you, really. And you guys should all check out Truthy's channel, because him and his girlfriend's channel. Truth, can you put your girlfriend's channel in? Oh, hold on. I thought you were. I gave you a wrench, Truthy. Can you put hers in, and I'll put yours in the top? And like, I removed all my videos talking about these people because I don't want to engage in it anymore. It's just, it was kind of, because I prayed about it and stuff, but it was kind of nice for someone to like step in, because I've been exhausted from it and anxiety. Plumey, the porn's on my side. Okay. Okay, Truthy, I'm going to put yours in too. So yeah, it would be fun on, you know, the Halloween light. It's not on Halloween, it's on Wednesday, but it would be fun to have people, you know, call in, you know, hello, Sydney, and show us their costumes and stuff. But too many people ruin that with their dicks. Flopping dicks. Plumey's, or not, I don't know if they came on your stream, Plumey, but Lufa, hey, there's D Clue Girl. Hey, Lufa freaking has this hot, what's his name? Is it his name Dave? She has a troll that pops up on her channel naked. Sometimes he'll be getting out of the shower and he's hot. Like, he's got a great body. He's so weird, but he's nice. She even gave him a wrench one time and then took it away because he won't stop flashing his naked body. Thank you, Christy. Let me see what that sticker is, because I can't see it in there. Thanks for being you. Well, thanks for being you. Hey, Sandra. But he pops up on her screen, and he'll, like, the first time I saw him, he was just telling himself off. Fernando is his name, Lufa? I thought it was Dave. And he's just like pretending like we're not there, and then he just shows his full frontal penis and full body. Great body. He must work out. Oh. Thanks, Rosebud. Truthy's channel. So he put in Mrs. Magoo's. I'm going to put in his. And then one time, you know, love you too, Gina. One time he came in, and it was really creepy, actually, because his wife was sleeping in the next room, and he, you know, he's all quiet with his phone. He walks over and films his wife. Oh, he told you his name's Fernando. He's a very interesting fella. But yeah, when he flashed us the first time, I took screenshots. Oh, good. A wrench is just so that you can like keep an eye on the chat and you can share links and stuff. Because I don't let people put their freaking just put links because it's funny, ever since I made a certain person mad back in May, I get a lot of porn links in my comments, which are blocked. And it's funny since I also, joined another creator and started talking to him that people don't like. People have reported my PayPal, which I went through and I won that. They've gone over to my Facebook and started reporting random pictures, comments, shit like that. Just harassing shit, which to me just shows me that you have a lot of time on your hands to be a dick and you don't have anything good going in your life. So you're mad when other people do. It's unfortunate. Oh, and they also reported my merch, which I won that, but I started a new one anyways. So, but they're aware of it now, just so you know. You have to wait on hold forever to talk to people in all those places, including Google. That's the longest I had to wait. Yes, Truthy, you need to... Truthy, do you want to come on and do that really fast? You can just explain it if you want to, because I don't know if you guys are aware of this or not, but look, when people come on here and they have a different opinion, not everybody agrees with them and they get very mad and they try to go after them. I don't know, sweet crazy, why they reported my merch. I have no, they reported a picture. Okay, I'll send you a link. They've reported pictures of me. They reported a comment I left on one of the Glares Facebook things. It's stupid. It's harassing bullshit. And it's unnecessary. Look, and if this is involving, because someone's saying what Mama Bear just said, if somebody is mad at me because I, do paranormal or Watts case or talk to AD or whatever it is, just so you're aware, I don't have one theory in my head that I stick to. But I also don't believe that all the truth is out already either. But I have tons of different theories. So I don't even have one. Just so you guys are aware. Hey, Tiffany. So what Truthy is going to do is he's going to come on and explain what you can do if people make... Well, I'll let him explain it. He's very good when it comes to the terms and the rules and the conditions on YouTube, especially as far as harassment. So yeah, pay attention to this. Because do you want me to text it to you? I still don't get why people can't just not watch if they don't like you. No, exactly. I don't know. I really don't, because I don't watch movies I don't like. I don't read books that I don't like. I was telling Tanya, I was like, it's really crazy that I stuck reading a book, because sometimes I'm very, very picky, especially with books, and turn it off or shut the book right away if it's not good in the first 50 pages. Oh, or okay, I text it to you, but let me see. I like him too, and he's been very welcoming and nice, and he has a good community of people too. So, I understand if people don't like someone, that's great, but just to put it on me is just stupid. Especially if I don't know you. Because ever since I started talking to him, I have someone making videos of me that I've never met before. And this person saying, oh, this is the real Robbie right here. You've never met me. You don't know me at all. Okay? Just to clear that up. So you wouldn't know the real Robbie if it slapped you in the fucking ugly face. Just saying. I don't like a TV show or a song, I turn it off or change the channel. Yeah, because you're not interested, right? You're not freaking interested. Yeah, I don't like bullying either, Texas Whimsy, but I do like standing up for myself. Because I noticed that when I've done that, seems like the last couple years, but the last couple months, you stand up for yourself and all of a sudden you're a bully and you attack women. Well, when women attack you and you stand up for yourself, That's not bullying. That's responding to really shitty behavior. And the really sly way people do this and they get away with it is, I'm going to try emailing that to Truthy. The real sly way that they do it is most of these people don't have channels themselves, or they don't show themselves. So they'll push your buttons under the radar. And then me, I come on here with my face and my voice. Oh, okay, Truthy. So me, I'm going to come on video and talk about it. The difference between me and you being, like, both of us being assholes is you can screen record me. We can't do that to you because you do things under the radar. But can you imagine all the stuff that these trolls do under the radar if they were exposed and people made videos about the secret shit that they do, but there's no way to show it because they're not on video. I don't know if they're not confident enough to show their face or their voice, or I don't know what it is. Okay, here we go. I'm going to respond to that. I can't be on too long because I have to run and get my costume. All right, I sent it. Hey, Nicole. So many think they are entitled these days. I have been considering doing a live and expressing my opinion. However, the way others act is worse than my grandkids and want a toy, and I say no. I don't blame you, Heather. There's a lot of people that they're like, you know what, it looks fun to have a YouTube channel, but I don't know if I could take people, making fun of me, making fun of my looks, whatever. Yeah, and you know what, in response, I have made fun of people's looks on here, and I feel bad about that. And I don't like getting angry. That's why, I'm trying to find different ways, which one of them is staying sober. Almost 4 months. Thank you very much. Just different ways to either address it or just not address it at all. Oh.
Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you.
Hey, how's it going?
How you doing?
I'm all right. We were up late last night. That with Will, that got really, really serious at the last hour.
It did, yeah.
My voice is a little sore from talking.
I was trying to say hi to you guys. I was driving in the snow.
Yeah,
and then all of a sudden,
we saw your video. It was legit. It was actually the perfect kind of, I think it was like a perfect background video while it was going on, actually. So yeah, it was cool.
Yeah, I couldn't hear you guys eventually, so I could still see my video up there. I was like, oh, I'll just give them some snow. Congratulations, Jenny. Okay, so I'll just let you take over and tell them.
So there is obviously, like somebody said, keyboard warriors, and I was like, look, yeah, because that's all we can be. Like, how else do you want me to be a real warrior and go around beating the shit out of these creators that are harassing Robbie and just go to jail? No. All we can do is make videos on YouTube. So anyway, but if you have harassers, if you have people who are actually legitimately making you feel threatened or scared, like AD has some real bad ones, then you can absolutely report them. And it has worked for me, and it works quick. There's a unit of the FBI called the Internet Crime Complaint Center, also known as the IC3. I'll put a link.
Okay.
And so, like, if you get a death threat, do this. This is what it's for. It's, you can't call your local police on somebody who lives in fucking Des Moines, Iowa. So the FBI IC3 unit is absolutely for this. There's a link, and you click on the file a complaint and then hit the top one, ic3.gov. Actually, I'll link that too. That's better.
Okay.
We had one. We had a lunatic who just wouldn't stop messaging. I mean, and you're right. It's always people without YouTube channels that do it, and they think that they can do it safely and just get away with it. Even with a VPN, the FBI can go right to your internet provider, get your true IP address, and they'll get you. And they did for ours. We had a really bad one, like our first week, because we chose to take on some controversial topics. But I'm just like, my whole thing is don't fuck with me and don't fuck with my friends, because there's consequences for you, not for me. And not enough people do that. Like, poor armchair detective is worried about getting his head chopped off.
Yeah.
I would have he has so many, I would have filed an IC3 complaint on each and every one of those sons of bitches and pursued it to the ends of the earth. You have to fight here. him showing weakness is the problem that creates more problems for him. I don't get shit for harassers anymore at all. Like, you know, I mean, because they know I'm going to fucking go after them legally, 100% legally. So to me, I call it taking back your power. If somebody thinks, you know, they can bully you, then you go, oh, well, that's right. Enjoy jail, fuckers. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
No. And Cher, the Voices Behind the Wall that I put up, she's a part of that community as well, like with AD, and she gets the same kind of stuff.
Really?
Yes.
Can you? Where is that link? I'll take a look at it. I didn't see it.
For her channel.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Behind the Wall. Is that what it's called? Voices. Oh, I see. Voices Behind the Wall. Okay. Yeah.
Voices Behind the Wall.
I'll subscribe right now. Voices.
Yeah, and also, you know, because a lot of people are scared to put their links in the chat, which I don't do because I have had people come in and flash their penis on and stuff.
Yeah.
But so I would imagine that it could work for stuff like that too, right? Where they could track their IP address if they're porn bombing you and stuff.
All you need is the screen name and the platform. That's all you need. If you know more, there's fields for that to fill out, but you know, on YouTube you don't. The screen name and where was it on YouTube? Was it on Facebook? Whatever. That's all you need, because they'll go directly to YouTube or directly to Facebook. They'll subpoena the IP address that was shown. If it's a VPN, which means, I don't know if you guys know what VPN is, virtual private network. It means that your IP is not your real IP. It's always changing. If it's a VPN, they'll go to the creator of the VPN software and subpoena that, and I swear to God, they get it within like 1 or 2 days.
Wow!
Because it's a time sensitive issue. Somebody could get their head chopped off. So they do it very fast, and we've had success with it. You know, you don't want to abuse it and just start, you know, somebody calls you a jerk and then you report them to the FBI.
Not at all. But, you know, hey, Cher, by the way, this is Cher. And Cher, this is Truthy.
Hi, Cher. I just subscribed. You're almost at 1,000. You're almost
Thank you.
monetized. Yeah, absolutely. That's good.
Oh, God, don't say that. Everyone already comes from me. Not monetizing.
So is it because, are you getting harassed because of the AD stuff, or you have your own thing?
AD, my theories on the Watts case. I have like very unpopular opinions and always go like against the grain. And so I get them. In fact, like my last live, actually it was my first live I did. I had on a lady that Tanya and I are working on a book for. And she had her daughter and grandson murdered, and we ended up opening the panel. And like Robbie said, he doesn't put his links in there, and some people don't because of crazies coming on. And I've now learned, and I've only done 3 streams on my channel. I've now learned I will not do that again, because I let the person on, and they kept flushing, like there was toilet sounds, and people kept like texting me like, I hear a toilet flushing, and it was the one person that I let on with no picture, but they weren't saying anything, and I couldn't hear it when I was live, but everyone else could hear it. And then when my stream was over, I had a comment on that live stream saying that I hear a toilet flushing and we're going to hold your head in there or something like that about drowning me. I've had comments where they say they want to chop me up and bury me. I had like 3 horrible ones in 1 week's time. Like last week, I think it was. I showed Robbie some of them.
No. That is, you know what? If you don't mind, maybe not here, but point those people out to me. They need to be. Anybody making a death threat, that's a terrorist threat. It's a huge felony, and it's a federal offense if you do it across internet lines, essentially. So it's not just like terrorist threats are absolutely you're going to jail. You are.
There's one comment that went to a friend, and I can't say who, but it went to a friend where they said something about killing her, shooting her in her head, and then effing the hole in her skull.
Oh
my God.
Wow.
Yeah, all last week too. I mean, some brutal crap.
True crime channels get so attacked. I don't know why people take it so emotionally, because it's like, you don't know Chris Watts. You're not a cop. You're not a kid who was murdered. You're none of those things. Like that, people take it. They think they're like they're the victim, or in the true crime case, or I don't know why they get so. Why would anybody want to shoot you in the head and have sex with your fucking skull?
Right.
Because you're talking about a case. It's just so dumb. But yes, that's a terrorist threat, and that is absolutely. Those people need to go to fucking jail. Teach them a lesson.
Yeah, and you know, like you were saying, if somebody calls in and they're flapping their penis up on your panel unwanted, and your live is set to public, in my opinion, that should be treated just like public, you know, showing yourself in public and being put on a sex offenders list.
Here's the issue with that. So I've never had that, knock on wood, because I've never given my link in a chat. But what it really is, if they're flashing themselves and there's anyone under the age of 18, or depending upon their state, even under the age of like 4 or under the age of 14 or whatever. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. Anybody under 18. If there's someone under the age of 18 in that chat and somebody flashed them, that's internet solicitation of a minor.
Yeah, and they think it's funny. They just sit there and laugh about it and like, oh yeah, we're not going to get caught because, you know, we're just hiding behind a screen name or something. But
yeah. But no, imagine there's, you know, a 14-year-old girl in here who loves Robbie and loves, you know, your antics and the stuff that you cover. And then some guy comes in with a full-grown male erect penis. That is absolutely internet solicitation of a minor. I know that doesn't sound right, but it is. People have been busted for it. So
yeah, and then, you know, you're putting that person's channel in danger because you can get them in trouble.
You can get strict. No, and you could definitely be struck as a TOS violation. If that happens in your chat, and you'd have to appeal it. You probably win, but it's not a guarantee. You know, YouTube, 90% robots. So,
well, and careful what, guys, people don't think of this, but be careful what comments you highlight up on the screen like this. If you do this, somebody had a porn picture one time and I didn't notice it. So I deleted the whole live. So even be careful of that, because you're putting that on display on your channel and people are purposely doing that, which you need to report their Google account because you're not allowed to have pictures like that. Hey, Dana.
Hey, guys. What you doing? Hi. Actually, I just wanted to pop in for a second. Truthy Magoo, I love what you're saying. I'm just going to use the word victim. I've been harassed on the daily by a lot of people. And a lot of it is just kind of mischievous stuff, you know, like she's a bitch, like, all right, whatever, you know, I can handle that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't like it, but like, whatever, you know, because I've said some pretty choice words to them myself. However, a lot of them have said things about, you know, there have been some violent, if I see her, I'm going to punch her in the face. You know, it's just like another one said recently, I think it was yesterday, I'd like to take a shovel and crack her over the head. So it's weird. It's bizarre because people don't act like this. People don't behave like this outside of YouTube. I mean, I know there are folks who do, but I don't see that like ever. And it's really rampant here on YouTube. And it's happening to me. It's happening to a few of my friends, very good friends who've just been dragged, doxxed. Their family members have been doxxed. They've been put on, hate groups of people, just really belittling and just treating people so ferociously badly. And I don't know. And so I've reported these people. Oh, by the way, they've gone after my profession, and that's a very big deal. Clearly,
okay. So now, when that happens, that's one step away from swatting. That's beyond doxing. That's taken a lot more seriously. Doxing is just saying, "Hey, what's your real name? What's your address?" Which used to be public information in a phone book back in the day. When
I remember.
They've actually doxed me and had my local police call me to make sure I was okay because they saw that it was several numbers from out of state, and they were trying to have my animals, my dog, taken away from me.
Oh my gosh!
That is cruel.
I wish I was surprised, but I'm not. I will tell you what to do. So one of our channel's best friends, that umbrella guy, I mentioned him a lot, Robbie. Maybe you guys don't know him, but very large channel, 105,000, I think now. Great guy, was doxxed. And then somebody went to his house, blew up his mailbox. They called the police and said there was dead bodies on his ranch. So they had to
Oh
bring
my
dogs to
gosh.
search for the dead bodies.
Yep.
But here's how you can defend against that preemptively. Call your local police department or sheriff, or there's state troopers depending upon where you live, and let them know in advance, because here's what can happen and go wrong for you. If somebody calls a SWAT team in your area and they say, I don't know, whatever, Michelle is she's got a hostage and she's gonna kill her kid, then the SWAT team is gonna come and they can kick in your door, and they have mistakenly shot the wrong people for swatting. Which is horrible. There's a very, very famous case about a Call of Duty video game swatter. He got 20 years in prison. Here's how you prevent against that. Call your local PD, call your sheriff, whoever is, the pertinent authority in your area, and you let them know. You let them know in advance. I am a controversial YouTuber. I would like, please, if you get any calls, doing a wellness check, because they start with wellness checks like you described earlier. But if they, you let them know in advance that I'm a controversial YouTuber, there are people who are going to be calling you probably, and, trying to say that I'm doing a hostage situation or a wellness check. Here's my phone number. Call me first.
Oh,
and
excellent.
They will. They absolutely will. I'm lucky enough in my area. I'm really good friends with the number 2 guy in the whole police department. He actually sent a chopper for me personally once when I lost my car.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Oh my.
Yeah, it was my fault. I drank too much and I thought my car was stolen, but I had parked it far away. And
Dude, where's my car?
Literally.
Yeah.
Exactly right. I didn't even think of that. So he sent a fucking
cute.
chopper to go look for it with the spotlight. But not everybody has their connections with the PD. So do that first. And, that's preemptive. Also, let your employer know. So, because they'll call your boss and they'll say, why are you employing, I don't know, Dana, because Dana is a child molester.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. And then your employer will take that like, what the fuck? We don't need a problematic employee like that.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So tell your employer in advance, like, I'm a YouTuber and I cover true crime. You may get some calls about that. I apologize in advance. But that's the situation. And then from then on, if your employer is a logical person, then they'll be like, no big deal. We're getting crazy calls every now and then. So those are the things you can do to protect yourself in advance. But once it's gone to the stage of them harassing you, when they, like, if they said, I'm going to hit you with a shovel, that's up to you to determine if that's a real threat versus
Right.
an internet joke or whatever. If you start to feel, this is how it works with the law. A terrorist threat has to be a real threat, not a perceived threat. So,
right,
and
okay.
obviously a lot of leeway in between those two. So you have to, if you start to feel like your life is in danger, that becomes a real threat. So once it's a real threat, that's when you report it to the IC3.
Because people so casually, like even friends say, I'm going to kill you. You're so, so we say it, so it doesn't necessarily mean I'm really going to kill you.
Right.
So I don't feel that these people are a threat to me. However, I do have a profession, and just, I think it was last night or the night before, one of the women in the group was saying, you should call, I'm a psychotherapist. And so there's another therapist who is saying, yeah, I don't think what Dana is, that's my name, it's a short A, doesn't matter. I don't think what Dana is doing is ethical. And all these really ferocious lies about me are coming out and they're not true. And I'm kind of like, well, no, that never happened. And that's not true about me. And no, that's untruth. And that could hurt me professionally if it got to, if somebody believed it and took it further. And so the same woman who's going to hit me over the head with a shovel said, I would all of you call the board of psychology, blah, 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 and report, just do it. Just go after, get her.
That was said publicly. And do you have a screenshot, or is that still saved?
It's still up, but I know the woman is listening and she's going to take it down. Yeah.
Well, you should screenshot it. And that is that's not a terrorist threat. That is harassment. So harassment is also reportable by the IC3. So
fantastic.
If you let these people get away with it, they exponentially grow like a cancer. You have to cut them out the minute it happens and take it really seriously. I know it's a pain in the ass to be such a tattletale,
No,
But
I'm good. I'm good at tattling. I dig it. Yeah.
And
I totally do.
Truthy, this is also that just came on. Truthy, sorry, Tanya. This is Tanya.
Hi.
Hi.
She kind of goes through
Hi.
the same thing too. She was the one I had on that
Yes.
wrote the book kind of based on the Watts case, so she gets a lot of the crap as well.
I do.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. A
the
lot of
Watts
it.
case is the worst for that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to
Yeah.
read your. I want to read your book, Tanya. I heard you
Oh,
the other day on
thank you.
panel. It sounds excellent. So, and
Thank you, Jen. I appreciate that. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Yeah. But
thank you. Thank
we
you.
get it all over the place. And I get mostly, you're going to get what you deserve. So no one
Ah.
specifically said anything to whatever I deserve. I don't know.
Pretty. Yeah, it's
Vacation in the Bahamas, I
ambiguous.
guess.
Ambiguous threats. It's ambiguous threats, and it's spooky. It's kind of like what are
Very.
you gonna do? What
Yes.
you gonna
Oh
do
my
to
gosh.
me?
You're going to
Yeah.
get is a terrorist threat. Absolutely. Things like that are called
Okay.
implied violence. So,
Okay.
so that is absolutely like, look, if I say something about like, boy, it would be neat if your head fell off. That is
Yes.
absolutely a terrorist threat. So, yeah,
Okay.
you know, yeah, I take it all seriously
Wow.
because I mean, people are getting killed for this stuff, so you have to take it
They
seriously.
are.
Yes, and people are killing. I'm sorry to interrupt you guys. People are killing themselves. People do kill themselves when they're. And there are a lot of. I say this often. I'm a broken record, but there are a lot of very fragile people in the world, particularly during this COVID. Just lockdown or this just hibernation. So. To be harassing anybody, in that capacity and have a mob mentality, pretty much throwing stones and really going after a person's reputation, even their character, or even just their feelings, it's dangerous. It's just plain dangerous.
Have committed suicide. Big YouTubers have committed suicide because
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
they take it seriously. And the other thing, I don't want to be condescending. You're all adults. And we have a psychotherapist in here, for God's sakes. But
Right.
but
I'm a real goofy one. Don't worry. Let's play. Go
She's
ahead.
Dana
Yeah.
Banana.
So-
Yeah, I'm Dana Banana. Yeah.
this would
you
go for YouTubers like Robbie who put their heart on their sleeve.
Mhm.
Yes.
So you have to put armor on. When nobody can, all of the people who are saying like, I don't know, Robbie's a gay asshole or whatever the fuck they say.
That's correct.
Yeah. But, like,
I think Robbie's a gay butthole sweetie pie, but there's
There
that.
you go.
So, yeah.
Butthole, sweetie pie.
that's correct.
Okay.
You know,
Money
I've
Robbie.
actually told people, and Tanya, we get a bunch of people, we get people, everyone, all the creators. Robbie, I'm sure you do too. I actually advise people who are like, oh, I'm thinking about starting a channel or whatever. And I tell them if they have, because I'm actually a suicide survivor.
Oh,
And if I didn't have the support system that I have, there's no way. Like I'd either had to leave YouTube or I probably would have done something real stupid by now.
oh dear.
Oh
I
my.
actually advise people now not to do it.
Well, of course.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, my
Right.
my dad shot himself in the head.
Oh my
Oh
gosh.
dear. I am
Oh,
so sorry.
gosh.
Oh.
Not because of YouTube drama.
Oh.
But no. Yeah. So that I have a very personal empathy for anything revolving around that topic because of it, obviously. So
Sure.
yeah, but no, what I was going to say was people like Save Robbie and Alan from Armchair Detective. He's also like a teddy bear, in my opinion. I've only seen him a few times. We went on live stream. You have to have your armor on when you sit down at the computer and your mouse. Just imagine that you're putting on your armor, and
Right.
don't let the bastards grind you down, is an old saying. But you these people, don't let them get to you. Like Annie from 10 to Life, she handles it right, Robbie. She handles that perfectly.
Sure.
So, and she gets nothing but hate. Shitty, what's a Critical K channel? So yeah, like if I know, I used to be a sensitive person. Now I'm just kind of like the last guy you want to fuck with. But
Well,
yeah.
when I grow up, I want to be just like you, and I'm older than you.
I
I
did
got that thing.
too.
But I got to say, there's some people who, and I'm strong in some areas, but there's some areas I'm particularly sensitive, and it does hurt. It hurts to have people saying vicious, vitriolic stuff about me that's not true, and it's just hurtful.
Yes.
And I'm not suicidal. I'm not somebody who goes there, but I work with people who do. And I'm saying that there are a lot of people, like, I'm so sorry, dear. What is your name? I can't see the screen. Hold on.
We've got Tanya, Cher, and Michael.
Cher, and Michael is Truthy is also, or so anyway, people do commit suicide. I work with people who have suicidal ideation every single day. I work with them. That's what I specialize in that. And it does for some people who, I'm going to say thick-skinned is a kind of or having armor works if some people have the ability, but some don't. They just aren't there.
Right.
Even if you have the armor and you can get through it, like Robbie has a past, I have a past, we all have a past, right? But having that wall up and putting your armor on, we're still human at the end of the day, and
that's right.
We hurt and we have feelings, and we have.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
No,
We do.
I agree. I agree. It's hard, but to me, though, yeah, you're right. It takes a certain personality type or a certain mentality to think that what I said. I don't think it's a cure-all for everybody. Mrs. Magoo has a channel, and she took it down because of people who were harassing and doxing us. So we put it back up because I convinced her, basically, screw them. We'll go after them legally. And when we did go after them legally, they backed down. I mean, like, you have to be willing to commit. Like, if somebody is harassing you at your job, costing you, imagine if you lost a psychotherapist license which took many years.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Holy
yes.
shit. So you have to take that seriously.
And I'm a mother. I'm a single mother of 3 kids who are. So it's really important that I provide for them. They're in college. Well, one just graduated. Woohoo!
Oh wow.
Yeah. And my other one's going to medical school. Woohoo! Anyway. I know, but here's the thing. But I need to feed those guys. I still do, and I'm very close to these kids, and I'm a good mother, and I'm a good person. They're like, if you say you're a good person, you're not, because anybody who'd say it, just not.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh my gosh!
That is the most ridiculous thing in the world. Like, I'm not allowed to say I'm good, but maybe you'll pick up on it. All right.
No, I never say I'm a good person. Never.
And then one more thing too. I have Truthy, Michael, wonderful man, I have recorded to YouTube over and over and over again, and nothing's happened.
Useless.
Yeah,
Absolutely
nothing will happen.
No, YouTube is run. I call YouTube Cyberdyne Industries because it's all fucking robotic. Everything is the algorithm. The only way to get in touch with YouTube that really works is you go to Twitter and you tweet at Team YouTube.
Really?
Yes. I learned this from one of the biggest YouTubers out there, who I love, is Penguin Z0. His real name is Charlie. He has a partnership with YouTube because he has an advertising agency. And he directly from the CEO of YouTube was told, this is the only way to get our attention. So if that is a step that I'm so glad you said that, because that's valuable information. You go to tweet at Team YouTube, not one of their other ones, but that one, you'll get a response within an hour.
Robbie, dear, could somebody put that in the chat so we can all jump on that together as a team, and then we're all going to tweet.
Truthy.
Absolutely, and I think that and I don't even like these pages, these YouTubers or whatever that say bad things about other people and then later say, "Oh, I was just doing it in fun," and that's happened to me. And actually, luckily, everything I've seen them do has actually been kind of funny to me. But I don't think that's okay either, and I don't know that that's harassment. What is that? If they make videos about you,
yeah, it is actually. There's a very famous YouTuber named Leafy who had like 6 million subscribers.
Wow.
And there's another one who's still on there named Pokimane. They're not my cup of tea. They're all about like anime shit and whatever.
Sure.
But anyway, but here nor there. But no, Leafy made 6 videos, and this is Robbie's situation. That woman, I forgot her name, Robbie, the one, I don't know, she looks like a Skeletor yoga instructor, and she has a British accent.
We know who.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's the
do?
same person.
Oh,
You
I think
sure?
she's beautiful.
Yeah,
I
we know
I
who.
actually like that lady, even though, I actually
I
like
don't
whatever.
know.
I'm nuts. Go on.
Well, I watched
Fuck her.
I
Fuck
watched
her.
her and I thought she was mentally ill personally, but that's
Oh dear.
anyway. So when you make over, and this is sort of a weird, ambiguous policy. When you're a creator against a creator, that's terms of service violations. If you are harassing,
Woohoo!
YouTube deems. But no, I'll make a video on a YouTuber I don't like, and I'll say like what a piece of shit they are. But you can't make an excessive amount of videos because then it becomes, according to YouTube policy, harassment. And Leafy, who had 6 million subscribers, was booted. He didn't even just get struck. They counted each one of his videos as a strike, and 3 strikes are out. So those things, like if I have enemy channels. If I made like 3 enemy channel videos in one day, that could be grounds for terms of service.
Gosh, where have you been all our lives? We need you, Mr.
I'm telling you, he's the
Magoo.
Everywhere. Oh my
Hello.
gosh.
Yeah, we need stick around with us because we need help. We're
Yeah,
in bad
we should
shape.
be hiring you
love
for
it.
every live we do, right?
yeah.
Oh, Tracy, come back. Somebody's
Yes.
hurting and we don't know what to do. Oh, yeah, it's good.
That's
I love it.
cool.
That is correct. That people do copyright strike you, just to get your information, so that they could either dox you or swat you, whatever.
That's right.
That is weird. Right. Yeah.
But there's a way around that too. I gave him my address, but I didn't give him my unit number.
Oh, but see, listen. No, I did that one time when I struck somebody. I made up a fake address because I'm like, there's no way in hell these people are getting my address. YouTube immediately said, they responded to me. They said, you do this again, we're going to delete your channel. They caught it because it was a fake address. It didn't exist.
No. Here's another way around that permanently. Get a P.O. box and use the P.O. box for everything.
That's right.
You
That's
could, right? Yeah. I had one a long time ago, but I got rid of it because I thought my bullies were gone, but now I get brand new bullies.
Oh, fun! Life is never boring. It's always there's always it might be a headache, but we're never a bore. I mean, it's true. That's part of my reason. I'm like, why am I addicted? Why do I keep going on and listening to these bullies? Because a lot of times they're talking about me, but like I just have to know. And then I'm like, I'm kind of okay.
That's terrible. Oh my goodness.
We need a support group for
That's what we do. We need a support group for YouTubers who have been harassed and how to
yes,
definitely.
Contact me. Robbie, go ahead, put my email in. I'm Dana a little bit. And by the way, I did have a big channel. I was almost at 1,000 and I did take my channel down. I did start a new one, but I took it down for the exact same reason. It was about, 9 months ago because I was being harassed daily and I just couldn't take it. So I just went, forget it. I'm never doing this again. And finally went, okay, I just want to, because I do have a lot of, look at Robbie. Robbie's my little Robbie Bobby Boo. And I love him. I love a bunch of people here. I love. And by the way, Lauren, I want to say hi to you. She's in chat. She's a wonderful person. And she's saying, have thick skin. Lauren has thick skin and I love her for it. I don't. I'm this tiny 5'4" blonde little pipsqueak. And I don't have thick skin. I don't think I ever will. And I'm in my 50s. I can stand up with the best of them and tell people off. And, but after the fact, I'll be sad, and it will last because that's just my nature. Yeah.
Except I can't tell people off. I never do that. And, I'm 5'7", but still.
I do it for you, Tanya. I do it for you.
Yes, Cher does it for me. Thank you, Cher.
Okay, good. Well, Robbie's heard me. I'm one of those people who's like, well, listen here, buckaroo, you're about to go down with Dana's words and you're going to feel bad forever and ever. And then afterwards, I'm like, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. I do it.
Did you say buckaroo? I haven't heard that.
I did.
I was a little kid. That's funny.
I know. Well, Robbie's done some impressions of me saying bucky, buckaroo. So yeah, I do.
I have a Dana banana.
My name rhymes with banana, so he calls me Dana Banana.
Yeah, I'm sorry I called you Dana. It looked like
Amber. I hope you're
Dana. It's spelled like Dana. Don't worry. No, it's not a problem. But I'm 5. You guys are tall. What the heck, Fire? I never got any of that gene.
How tall are you, Cher? Aren't you like 5'5" or?
I am 5'5".
Okay, so I'm kind of tall-ish. Now I always wanted to be 5'8", but now I'm 5'7.5", kind of.
Oh my god. I'm
Yeah.
My
5'10".
daughter's like,
What?
Aw,
How tall
I'm
are you, Robbie? I can never tell how tall you are.
Me too.
I'm 5'10".
Yeah.
One time
Oh,
somebody
okay.
said
That's good.
that short little Robbie, and I'm like, dude, I'm
You're
like,
not
I'm
short. That's
taller than
normal. My
most
husband's
people.
5'10" is not
6'4",
short.
but
I'm
Is he,
6'3".
Tanya?
yeah,
six-
my
you
brother
sound-
too.
Michael
Yeah.
sounds tall. You sound like there's a tall voice in there.
I
You guys know
sound-
what I mean?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I'm 6'3". Yeah.
There
Yeah,
you go.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
We were right.
Mexi
It
is
is
not
interesting.
gay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody thinks Robbie and Mexi are together. That's funny.
No.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
He's
say
not
I
gay.
thought so too for a second and a half, but then I kind of went, he doesn't give me gay. He's not gay. I'm not. No,
No
he
gaydar
might.
there. No.
No gaydar didn't happen. So it makes
No.
sense. He's not gay.
Hey, he could be gay for a day with the right booze. Who knows?
Gay for a
There you
day
go.
with the right
That's
booze. Hey,
right.
that's a good ad. That should be on a billboard. Gay for a day with the right booze.
But not the right boob.
Coors Light.
Yeah. Oh my, we're terrible.
Oh, that's so fun.
Well, guys, I would love to sit here and talk to you all day. I was gonna let Emily up, but I have to go get my Halloween costume before I start my
do
day.
that.
But please go over, Truthy. When are you going live next?
I think we're gonna do it probably 6 or 7 p.m. tonight. Mrs. Magoo is having a friend come over to do her hair.
Mrs.
Oh,
Magoo is
yay.
amazing too, by the way.
She's here. She's
Oh,
actually
yay.
Oh, hey,
Yay.
Mrs. Magoo.
there.
Hey,
Very
Mrs.
cool.
Magoo. Does she have is
Hi,
her vision
Mrs.
good
Magoo.
or because Magoo, you know, Mr. Magoo?
No,
who cares?
her real name is Kate. Everybody knows her now. So yeah, I'm Michael.
Hi,
She's
Kate. Hi,
Aw,
Kate and Mike. Oh, you guys, such a cute couple.
definitely.
Yeah.
I can't
All
get
right,
my
you
husband
guys.
to get up here ever. But he does Zoom me.
Oh, yeah.
Sounds dirty. He zooms you.
What does he zoom? How does it work?
He does
Tell us
zoom
more.
me. I'm out.
That means he's a quickie. That's the
I
easy
can't.
thing.
My boyfriend is like, did you go back into that YouTube thing again, honey? You seem sad. I'm like, yes,
Oh,
I did.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, my family notices that too. I know, especially my daughter. Yeah.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
daughters too. Never go back
Yeah.
there, mommy. Never go back.
Yes.
We love it. No, we honestly we've met, but the Glare. I think he was. I don't know if he's still in here. I saw him. I said hi, Will.
So.
We have a great time whenever we can do something with Robbie or the Glare or one of our other. I mean, our live streams are crazy. I'm like legitimately, we talk about everything from psychedelic drugs, and then all the party stories we have, and then we shift to victims of sexual abuse. So it's all over, but we love. It's a very supportive and protective little online community. We're lucky.
Excellent.
I never leave you
Wonderful.
feeling terrible. I feel good.
That's wonderful. I'm so glad you guys popped in, all of you. This is a good group, and it makes a
It
difference. It really.
Thanks for inviting me,
yeah.
Robbie.
Yeah, thanks
And
for
Absolutely.
letting me
Just,
come in.
Does Tanya? Do you have a channel as well?
I
She
do.
does. Yep. Here, I'll post
It's
that.
Murder She Writes with
before Robbie
Tanya
has
Hayden.
Oh, okay. Let's pop that in the channel too, and you guys sub to Tanya
Glare.
and
Oh, thank
to
you.
Michael and sub to Cher. Right? Did I say it right?
Yep.
Definitely
And
share.
sub-
Voice behind
hey,
the wall.
By the way, sub to Dana a little bit because she's really fun. She's bitching. So
Annie,
yeah,
is your name, what's the name of your channel? Is
Yeah.
it in the
it's
I
Dana.
pinned hers to the top a little earlier.
Dana.
Okay.
Dana. It's
Go ahead.
Dana. DANA, and then the next word is all capitals. A little bit. All together. A little bit as one word.
Love it?
Thank you.
Okay, I love you guys. I gotta
everyone
go.
here.
Love you,
Have a
Sharon.
good
Thank you,
day,
Robbie.
Pleasure
Thank
to meet
you,
all
Thanks
of
for
Claire.
having me.
Robbie.
Have a good night,
I
guys.
know you're
Bye.
talking, Robbie.
Bye,
I love you,
Tanya.
Robbie.
Thanks, Claire. Thanks, you guys. You're the best in the West and the East, North, and South. Okay, bye.
Love you,
Have a
Dana.
great day.
Bye, Rob. Bye, everybody.
Bye, and welcome, Jenny. All right, thank you so much, Truthy. And yeah, you guys make sure you go over to his channel tonight.
We'll be there 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. I think.
Awesome.
All right. Thanks again, Robbie. And
Yeah, thank you.
happy to be your avenging angel. All right.
I appreciate it.
All right. Bye.
And me and Emily in the chat, we need to do our mukbang soon. I was gonna, it was getting kind of full. I was like, oh my God, I gotta go. I have to pee really bad and I have to run and go get my Halloween costume. Thank you guys for coming on. Thank you for the very helpful information on how you can actually stop people from doing what they think they can get away with undercover, because there's ways that it could be found out, which obviously, keep going over to, he's very informative, Truthy, about stuff like this. So check him out tonight. I don't know what he'll be talking about, but he's always going over stuff like that. So again, thank you guys. I love you guys. And yeah, I can't wait for Halloween too. It's going to be really fun. So have a good day. And if it snowed where you are, it snowed where I am. Be very careful driving. But I love you. Have a good day, guys. God bless. I'm going to go pee.